Hey there, my friends and my enemies that will watch this. Just wanted to give an update, let you know that my family and I are okay. That we are, slowly getting back on our feet, trying to adjust to being displaced out of our home and having everything taken from us. And also not trying to be, live as victims, just trying to live as we have a right to live. St. Luke's, their attorney, Eric Stidham, and CEO Chris Roth is kind of the main players in this. They are continuing to pursue me, and actually even my wife now. They're continuing to file things in the courts, and I know that they're still having hearings. Even in the case where they took my home, they're still continuing that. And someone told me recently that they got a trial scheduled for me. Anyway, I don't even really know what's going on there, but they're continuing to pursue. They're continuing to take everything. They're trying to take all my business assets now. They've taken all my personal, anything they get their hands on. They've taken my bank accounts, my home, my wife's bank accounts. They even went into my kids' stuff. Anyway, and this was all about me speaking against them freely and honestly. And God will be the judge of that in the end. I do believe that God will show everybody who spoke the truth and who was the liar. And I could, without any hesitation, stand before God and know and stand there, and He will show everybody that what I said and what I did was honest and true. And so that I'm not worried about, but the problem is in this world we have to deal with wicked people, and many times we have to deal with them for our entire life, especially if we stand up. And it's saddening what's happening to this country. We're literally watching the fall of this nation, and most of it's coming from the unrighteousness of the judges and the lawyers, because they're attacking those who are speaking out against it, those who are standing up, and those who are trying to stop and to preserve the great blessings that we've had in this country, which is freedom, the ability to travel unrestricted, the ability to live where we want to live, the ability to worship how we want to worship, to be able to speak how we choose to speak, and speak against those who we don't agree with, and have those conversations. And these things are being stomped out, and they're being crushed by those in power. And those in power are able to do it because we have mostly law enforcement who will do whatever they're told. And that's a very dangerous place to be. And, we saw it with Jim County Sheriff's Department. We've seen it with Ada County. Just personally, we see it all over where, the right to travel. I'm looking at the poor truckers. I mean, I think about them, man. I work on trucks and equipment, and I build an entire business. That's where, I gained my income after I left the ranch as a young man. And I see these poor truckers and what these bureaucrats are doing to them with the fuel. But not only that, with these check stations and with the highway patrols and all of that, state police just constantly pulling them over, just constantly fining them tens of thousands of dollars. And I mean, it's just a terrible thing we have become. We're supposed to be able to freely travel. The Constitution protects the transportation of goods and trade between state to state, and yet that's also thrown out, like freedom of speech and most of our other rights that were protected, legally in the Constitution. Anyway, just wanted to give you an update, let you know that we're still all right and that we're trying to adjust and do the best we can under the circumstance. We still have a great faith that God will correct these things, and we know for sure He will in the end, but we'd like Him to bring some justice and vindication before that. That we're still struggling, though, with the theft of everything that I ever worked for my entire life being taken from me, and the pursuit of them continuing to come after me in the courts in both, multiple cases against me, all from St. Luke's. And just wanted to give you that update and let you know that's where we're at. And so thank you for listening.